unlocking your leadership growth potential has been on my mind for a number of years. I could see that there wasn't something out there that quite hit the mark for leaders who were stepping up in enterprise leadership roles. And from that, this is how the programme was devised.
Who'd like to give me a definition of leadership? What is leadership?
There are 3 modules on the journey over an 8-month period. We start with module 1, where we really focus on clarity of who I am as a leader, clarity on how I show up, and the self-awareness of who I am and how I behave. It's important to think about not just our emotional intelligence, but we also get people to think about their emotional agility. You know, I might know who I am, but how am I adapting my style and behaviour? And we spend a lot of time there because that's a really important part. We try and come at the same topic in many different guises. So we're in the classroom, but we're also outdoors with the horses, which is a really interesting way of thinking about leadership in a very, very different way. We spend the afternoon spending time on personal narrative, my story of who I am as a leader in life and who am I as a leader in work, and the story I'm going to lead with over the next 5 and 10 years.
So storytelling is absolutely ubiquitous. You can't get away from it.
So we've got an exciting group of 12 delegates on this, the first cohort. What's really interesting is they come from a variety of different organisations and from across the world. An individual who comes on this programme will obviously experience those classroom experiences that we would all expect to have on a programme such as this. But then we create something different. We take people outside, we challenge people in slightly different ways. And so individuals will experience leadership in ways that they've never really experienced before. So there's a real element of learning by doing and also through observing others.
My speciality is bringing business into nature. So I bring all the kind of learnings from the boardroom into the paddock, and it starts with really watching and observing.
For me, what it brings is a unique combination of leaders and experts in the leadership field, combined with experts from academia and a fantastic panel of executive coaches brought together, I guess, in a unique way.
There's a thread that you follow. It goes among things that change, but it doesn't change. People wonder about what you're pursuing. You have to explain about the thread, but it is hard for others to see.
So I'm pleased to say also that we've received accreditation through the Institute of Leadership, the IOL. That took months. And I think it really speaks to not only the quality of the content, but also the quality of the coaches and the speakers. And anybody who is on this course receives the IOL fellowship status, which is the highest level of accreditation that you can receive. And I'm really excited about that because not all courses out there have this type of accreditation underpinning it.
I think it's a false question in some ways, to be able to ask the question, you know, is it more within us or is it not? It's really hard to know.
The programme also has a quantitative and qualitative aspect of measurement. There is a 6C Escentia tool that we've devised where anybody who comes on this journey goes through that process at the beginning and also at the end of the programme. So we can start to measure qualitatively and quantitatively the improvements that have been made. And I think, again, that's a really important aspect of this programme that we don't necessarily see with other programmes out there.
Back legs, stop. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.